so that you can practice it in your instance. Anyways, you are familiar with this part. What all are this, what is this, and what is this URL, what is this version, what is this activities. You are familiar with all these things, so let us go
Yeah,
directly
we will
to
try
the
to create.
instance.
We will try to create tomorrow, and then like if any issues, we will let you know.
Sure, you can have a look and you can create an instance. If there is any problem while registering an instance, you can let me know. So here you can see the link. Just click on this link. It will be redirected to the home page of your instance. So yeah, so this is the home page. So when you register and when you click on this URL, you will be redirected to this home page, and it is going to be totally similar what you are seeing right now. And here you can see some number over here. You are going to get some unique number for each and every instance. There will be a unique number like 50265 is there, so you may get any other unique number over here, Dave over here, and unique number over here. So now in the last class we had seen about the basic user interface, like what is this a banner frame, what is this filter navigator, and what is this content frame. So are you clear with that concept, or else I have to repeat it?
I'm clear. Yeah, Maggie, what about you?
Yeah, I'm clear too.
Okay, fine, right. Okay, so firstly here you can see like this all are in this filter navigator. You can see this all are application menus and modules. So consider if you want to go for the incident, you can just type here as the incident. It will be redirected to the incident. So here you can see this is the application menu, which is bit dark in color. You can see here is the incident, which is bit dark in color, which is nothing but the application menu. Under that you can see these are the modules. If you click on that, it is going to merge. Under the incident, these all are the modules like create, new, assign to me, open and assign, like that. So consider, let us type it as change over here. So in the change also you can see here, this is the application menu. The color is a bit different, you can observe it. This all are the modules. So it's not like these are the fixed modules. You can customize these modules as per your requirement. And here in the Servicenow you can customize each and everything what you are seeing. Like if you would like to change this application menu name, you can do that. If you would like to add one module in between create new and open, custom module, you can do that. You can do anything over here. Let us take it as problem now. So here this is the application menu. Under that, this all are the modules over here. So like this you can also create your application menu, and under that application menu you can also create your modules as per your requirement. So anyways, in the later classes we are going to create one application menu, and under that we are going to create some of the modules so that you can understand the concept over here. So as of now, just understand what is application menu and what is mean by module. That's it. So in this filter navigator, you can see like either you can go in this web. It is going to take a lot of time, so better you can type whatever the module name you remember, or else the application menu name if you remember. You can type it in the filter navigator, it will be redirected. So here you can see the three tabs. One is the all applications, second is the favorites, and third is the history. So all applications, in the sense it is going to show all the applications which are there in this instance. So as of now, this all are nothing but these are by default that have been provided by the Servicenow. So if you would like to create, you can create it. So once you had created, you will be able to see the applications which you had created in this all applications. To the right side, you can see the favorites over here. Favorites are nothing but if you would like to make some applications or the modules as favorite so that you can access it quickly, you can do that. So the easy way is, you can consider you want to make this dashboard as your favorite. Just hover over that, and here you can see the star icon. Click on that, and here you can see it has been added dashboards to the favorites. Consider you want to add some more as the favorites, like my profile, my tag documents, my tags, like this. So in this you can see my profile, my tag documents, my tags. So these are been added in the favorites. So like this you can add any application menu or any module in the favorite, so that you can access it very easily by just going to this favorites tab. And if you would like to delete this, you can just click on this icon. It will be deleted over here. And here you can see the history. History in the sense, consider you had opened some of the applications, some of the modules, and you had made some changes. So some of the history is going to be captured, and you will be able to see it over here in this history tab. And here to the bottom you can see one icon. So if you want to minimize this filter navigator, you can click on this icon, so your filter navigator will be minimized. If you want to maximize, just click on this, again it will be maximized. We want to go for the all applications, click on this all applications, and you will be able to see this. So this is about the filter navigator, some concepts of the filter navigator. So now consider we want to change this logo, this service management, and the color over here, the modules color over here, like this. So at that time you can just type here in this filter navigator as basic configuration. So here you can see under the system properties, basic configuration. Click on this basic configuration and you will be able to see this. Here is the service management. If you want to change this, you can just change this. Just change this, and here you can see it has been changed. Consider if you want to change the color of the backend, you can change it. And here is the browser tab title. If you are familiar with the CSS pad, so it will be very easy for you to understand this tab title, what is meant by tab title, and many more are there. You can go with the basic configuration UI 16 as well, and here you can see more options are available. So this is the tab title, system configuration UI is there here, right? UI 16, so that is the tab title. If you want to change the tab title also, you can do that. This is test. Here you can see the tab title has been changed. This is test. And here is the time zone. You can select the time zone in which you would like to set for this instance. Time zone. Consider you are unable to see the time zone which you required. At that time you can see here configure available time zones. Click on this and you can pick the particular time zone which is required. So here you can see this is nothing but this is known as the slush bucket. and you are going to see it the max is like you are going to see it a lot of times in the service now. So this is nothing but the slush bucket. Always remember, to the left side it is going to show all the available records, and to the right side it is going to show all the selected records which are visible. So when we just in the drop down list, when we just click, it was showing only these records, right? So if you would like to add more records over there, you can select from this. Consider you would like to add this Asia ID. Click on this, give a one click, and here you can see add, right? Arrow mark, click on add. It has been added now. Now consider you got the scenario, you want this to the top position here. So at that time what you can do, just give a click on this and move up. So it has been moved up now. Asian added. Consider you want to get it between JavaScript and Canada Atlantic. Just move down. So it's in between now. Consider you got a scenario that you want to add 10 to 15 time zones at a time. So at that time what you can do, just click on this and click Control and select the particular. If you want to select the particular time zones, just click Control and select the options whatever you want in this way, and just click on add it here. If you want to move all this to the bottom, if you want to move all this to the top, this is very important because you are going to see this in each and every table. Now you can save this, whatever you would like to do, just save this now. So are you clear with the concept of this slush bucket? So slush bucket is nothing but it is going to have the total values in one of the bucket, and in the other bucket the selected values which are going to be visible to the user. That is the thing about the slush bucket. Now here Asian add, and you can see it has been added now, and some more we had added that are visible over here now in this drop down list. Before it was not there, now we had added this now. Yeah, so these are nothing but it's totally related to the colors, date and date format.
You cannot remove the service now left side, right? That the big one, the service now
Yes, yes.
logo.
Yes. Here you can see in the basic configuration, here you can see the logo, banner image. You can just replace
Okay.
this to whatever you want. Let
Okay.
us replace to some other company's logo. So this is how it's going to look in your organization as well. They are going to replace it here it with their company's logo and some text over here. Okay. So remember this, we have to type it here as the basic configuration, and you can go with the basic configuration and you can see this option. These are the very basic things. If you just have a look over here, you will be able to understand. Here you can see the date format, this is the time format, and this is the banner text color. So that are the things. And in the basic configuration UI 16 as well. You can see more options are available. Header background color. This is if you would like to change this color. So this is nothing but the CSS code. If you have any CSS code also, you can just paste it over here. That is nothing but the hex value. If you are familiar with the CSS cascading style sheets, then you will be able to get this very easily. So consider if you want the other color here, you can have a look over the header. It is the color is being changed. So whatever the color you want, you can just put it up. So I'm going to just get the old color. This is the banner text color. Here is the white color. If you would like to change that color, you can also do that. You can see the text color is being changed. So these are very simple. So here you can see one strip is there, divider strip. This is nothing but the divider strip. If you would like to change the color of that, you can see the color is being changed, the strip color. So this is the navigation header and footer. This is the navigation header and this is the footer. So if you would like to change it, you can also do that. See, the filter navigator header and footer color is being changed. Navigation background expanded items. So in this incident, consider here this is the incident over here. These are the expanded and these are the merged. So what color you want when it is been expanded, background, in the background. So this is the color. So if you want to change that, you can change it as per your requirement. So what you can do is you can just explore all this module text color navigation. Lot of options are available. So these are the very basic. You can explore it. It's very easy. So you have to just type as the basic configuration. That's it. Again, if you would like to go to the home page, just click on the logo. You will be redirected to the home page. This is the home page which has been provided by default. So in the service now, firstly let us see about the backend process, how the service now is running before going in deeper. So we'll explain you. So the service now, the main in the backend, each and every information, the data stores in the forms of tables. So incident is one table, problem is one table, change is one table, and all the others are also one table. So there are thousands of tables in the service now. You can also create your custom table. So we are so here you can say the core table. Core table in ServiceNow is the task table. Under this, all the tables will be there, or else you can say it as the parent table. This is the parent table. this incident, problem, change, all these are the considered as the child table. So this is the parent table, task table. You can create your customized tables as well. And all the columns, all the fields are considered as the columns. So let me show you. So consider here as the incident. Incident is one table. Okay. Incident is one table. These are the modules. So when you click on this create new, here you can see number of different fields are there. So these are nothing but the columns. Different types of fields are there. So these are nothing but the columns, considered as the columns in the backend by the Servicenow. Incident is one table and the fields are nothing but the columns here. So for each and every table there are two views. One is the list view and the other is the form view. Form view in the sense where it is going to display a form where the user can input the fields and submit that form. List view is like where it is going to display the records, list of records. So presently you are seeing this is the form view. And let us go to the list view now. List view, you can go with all. So here you can see all the incident. This is the list view. So you don't need to get confused from where these records had came from, all this data. So by default ServiceNow provides some demo data. So this is just for the purpose of the demo. So in a real time all the records may be related to your organization. And the same comes up with all the tables, not only incidents, with all the tables in the service now. So I had typed as the problem. Create new is nothing but the form where the user can create a new record. So this is the form view, and here you can see all, like this is the list view where users can view all the records. Like this, it will be for the all the tables, not only incident, problem or change, for all the tables. So rather than just typing as incident, problem or change or some other tables, uh, going to their form view or going to their list view by just typing here the name of that particular application menu and selecting that particular thing, it is going to take a lot of time. So what you can do, one option is you can just add it in the favorites, or else you can directly give the name of the table dot form to go to the form view, name of the table dot list to go to the list view. So before going to this concept, here name of the table is different and label of the table is different. Consider you had created one table. Okay, so you had created one table and you had given it as the name it as the like first class. So by default the name the label is first class, but the name for that is u underscore first underscore class. Space is considered as the underscore and u is the prefix value, that is the, it means user created table. So the name of that table is different and the label is different. So if you would like to call that table in the scripting part or in the integration of part as well, so at that time you have to call it with the name, not with the label. Then only you will be able to trigger that. So consider now we want to go to the form view of the incident. So here incident dot form, press enter. This is the form view. Consider you want to go with the list view. Incident dot list. So this is the list view. Consider you want to go to the form view of the problem. Problem.form. Right? Consider you would like to go with the problem list view. So now, now you may getting doubt that how to get the names of the tables and everything. So you don't need to worry about that. So whatever the table that have been provided by default, so there will be no u underscore, and when you get familiar with the with this working environment, you are going to remember all the names of the tables. You don't need to worry about that. And if you would like to have a look over the tables which are there in this service now, you can just type here as the tables, and under the system definitions you can just see an option called tables. Click on this and you will be able to see all the tables here. So here there are total 2550 tables: asset CI, consumables, license, like that. So let me show you incident table. Okay, so here you can see label, name. I had typed there as the incident dot form incident dot list. Why? Because the label is also same. Label and name both are same. That is the reason. For the problem also, you can see label is same, name is same. But for the change, the label is change and the name is change underscore request. Here you can see change request, change underscore request. This is the name.
Mohammed, I have a question.
Yes.
So, where all this data will be stored? Is it in the cloud?
Cloud. It's totally stored in the cloud.
Okay, for suppose if we wanna use this for a particular company, so all the data will be stored in the cloud, or will
Yes,
they have
yes.
this separate,
No, no,
separate,
no, no,
separate
no.
space?
No, no, separate space is not there. All the data is going to be stored in the cloud itself.
So, if the company has some confidential data, right, they won't allow to store in the public cloud, right? So, will they have any particular separate database for the particular user,
Yeah,
or
if the
is it
requirement is a bit very confidential, or the company wants to store it in the servers like that, at that time they can proceed in that way also.
okay?
Yeah, we can integrate ServiceNow with any tools, a number of tools. So at that time there will be no issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if I create an incident in my account, so if you open your account, then the create incident created by me will be accessed by you itself.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, who are
Okay.
there
Okay.
in this instance only?
So, um, so you don't need to like see the user, but you just type the incident which I have created. You can access from anywhere, right?
Yes, if you have the credentials of the instance, you can do that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
yes. Okay, fine. So here for the change, you can see like change underscore request. The name is different and the label is different. So like this, if you would like to have a look over any of the table name and label, you can directly come to this tables and you can have a look. There are total 2500, nearly 2500 are there, total tables. And for the users also, the label is users, but the name is sys underscore user dot list or form view, whatever it may be. So here you can see this is the users list view. So these are the total users who are there in this instance. There are total 578. But when you are working in a real time, all the users will be the users who are presently working in your organization. So this is the total demo data. So if you would like to add a new, you can do that. And let us add one user. Let us give him the title as, and here whatever you are seeing in the form, it's not like fixed to or limited to. If you want to delete these fields, you can do that. If you would like to add more fields, you can do that. It's totally customizable. So the ServiceNow has provided all these fields by default. If you would like to go with these, you can go in this way, or else if you would like to customize as per your requirement, you can do that. So in the latter classes, we are going to show how to add the fields, delete the fields, how to add the scripting to these tables. Each and everything will be seen in the latter classes. So yeah, so I am going to add this. You can remember the user here, Sachin Tendulkar. I am going to add this. You can give phone number, business phone, date format for this user, what is the time zone from where this user is, and which calendar you would like to integrate, which language you would like to add, what is the email ID. If you have any photos or any offer letters or anything, you can click on this manage attachments and add the attachments as well. And you can give the password, and when he logins for the first time, so it asks him to reset to his own password if you make this field as true. If you would like to make this user as inactive, make this field as false. So like this number of fields are there, and we can also create our own fields. Okay, so as of now we are submitting this. You can remember the name as Sachin Tendulkar. Just submit this. Now, so this is the user which we had created. Let us open this user now. As we are the administrator, we are able to add the user. We can also delete the user. We can do anything on this instance. We are having the total privilege over the instance. But in the real time, there are some roles. Consider you got a role of service catalog admin. Then you will be able to manage only catalog items. If you would like to add the user, you can't do that. If you would like to delete the user, you can't do that. If you would like to give any role to any other user, you can't do that. You can only do the catalog items work. If you have a role of administrator, system administrator, it means that you are having the total privilege, max of the privilege over the instance, so that you can do max of the things on this platform. So before that we were unable to see this. These are nothing but the related list. So after adding the user, you will be able to see this like roles, groups, delegates, subscriptions, and manage subscriptions. So what are these roles? As of now there is no role. It means this user is having no role. Sachin Tendulkar is having no role. So if the user have no role, then it is considered as the ESS user, employee self-service user. So he will be not having access to the max of the things. So for your better understanding, what I am going to do is I am going to go to this Sachin Tendulkar profile. Okay, and let us see how it is. you will understand this. So for that you will be able to see one option here called impersonate user. Click on this impersonate user, and here you can type the name of the user. Here all the users are there. So what is the name of the user that we had created is Sachin Tendulkar. Here it is. Click on this. Impersonate user means you can impersonate to the other user's profile and have a look what he is able to access, what he is not able to access, what he can do, what he cannot do. You can have a look over there. Because why? Because we are the admin, then that is the reason why we are able to do that. And here you can see now we are in the home page. Home page is also different, self-service, right? And here modules are also very less modules here. And consider, yeah, let us go to the incident form view. Okay, here you can see the form is also different. Okay, you had seen the users form, right? So users form, see here, he is unable to access that. So consider this is the list view, users list view. So what he is able to see, only these names. He is not able to see user ID, he is not able to see email active created, nothing. And he is not able to see an option called new where he can add a new user. He is having a very limited access. And here you can see this is the profile of Sachin Tendulkar. We are in the profile of Sachin Tendulkar. So like this, it totally depends on the roles. So if we give a role of admin to the Sachin Tendulkar, again he will be able to do whatever we are able to do. Impersonate to system administrator. So now let us go to the so this is the user which we had created, Sachin Tendulkar. And here in the roles, click on this edit in the sense where you would like to add the roles. So all this what you are seeing to the left side, this is the same slush bucket, and these are the total roles. To the left side you can see these are the total roles, and to the right side you can see these are the roles which have been selected for the Sachin Tendulkar. As of now there are none. So if you want to select the role. Here if you would like to say, let us select the IDSM role, ITIL role. Here ITIL role over here, and click on save. Now you can see the role has been added, and here you can see this ITIL role. By default, if you add one role, this sum of the roles are going to add accordingly. Now he is having the around like 70 percentage of privilege over the instance. ITIL role means. So beside this you can see groups. If you would like to add a new group, If you would like to create a new group, click on this new and you can create a new group. If you would like to add from the existing groups, click on this edit and the same slush bucket, and to the left side all the collection, to the right side in which the situation looker is there. Let us add any random group, add it to the any of the random group and save it. And here is like delegates is nothing but consider if this user is not available for 15 days, 20 days or 1 month, like that. At that time there may be some approvals on this user. So if this user is not available, that task is going to block at this at that particular stage. So at that time you can add one delegate, so whenever this user is not available, on behalf of this user, that user can approve it. That is what the delegate is. Subscriptions are like if this user had subscribed to any of the notifications, like that, at that time it is going to be visible. And manage subscription is there. If you would like to add some of the subscriptions, okay, let us have a look over here. You can see there are no subscriptions, so we can't add it. So you can also create the subscriptions, and the other users can subscribe to that subscriptions and they can get the notifications accordingly. So now here we had given the role, right? So now let us update this and we are going to impersonate it to Sachin Tendulkar, and we are going to have a look over the changes. What are the changes if we had changed the role as IDIL role? Now you can see the home page also changed. Before it was self-service, now it is IDIL home page. Now let us go to the incident. No, let us go to the user table. As you are familiar with that, let us go to the user table. sys underscore user dot list. Now you can see before, as this Sachin Tendulkar was not having any role, he was the self-service user, so he was able to see only the name. Now he is able to see the user ID, email ID, active or not, created on, updated on, everything, details of that user. Because he is having a role of ITAL, that means he is having 60 to 70% of privilege over the instance. But here you can see he can't create the new user. He is not having that option. So that is the difference between the roles. Let us impersonate to administrator. So I think this is enough for today. So before coming to the tomorrow's class, what you can do is like you can create one instance and you can have a look over the user interface of this Servicenow instance. Then after that you can go to the basic configuration and you can just explore the options which are available over there, and you can also create one new user and impersonate and have a look over his profile, and again impersonate it to yourself and add him any role, and then check it out his profile, what are the changes are there.
What is impersonate? Like what is it user impersonate you said?
Impersonating the user in the sense we are going to have a look over the other user's profile, how it's going to look and what he is able to access and everything. Consider if you are the system administrator and some of the one of the employees saying that his that his some of the modules are not visible in his instance, in his profile, like that. So at that time you can directly log into your profile and impersonate and have a look over there rather than taking his credentials and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can also use it in that way. So that is what the impersonate is. So Yeah, I think this is enough for today and we can wrap it up over here. So let me know if you have any doubt for today so that I can clarify it.
Can you just show me the how to impersonate it?
Yeah, it's very simple. You can just take your cursor to the system administrator, click on this, and here you can see the option called impersonate user.
Okay.
So click on this impersonate user. To which user you would like to impersonate. So just type the name of that user. Anyways, you are going to
Okay.
create a new user. So type the name of that user. So it is going to show it to the bottom. Select that user. That's it. We had created
Okay.
the search Tendulkar. So I had typed that and it has been redirected. Selected that and now you can see that it is being impersonated. Now it's done. So here it is the profile of Sachin Tendulkar. It's not the system administrator,
Okay.
right? So that is the thing. So any more doubts?
Now how to roll back to like go back to
Again,
the previous one?
yes, just click on that same and impersonate and just select the system administrator. You will be rolled back. We are the system
Okay.
administrator by default. You are also going to be the system administrator by default.
Okay.
Yeah. So any more doubts? And
Okay.
I didn't hear anything from Mr. Mahiteja.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just like creating an instance now. Like,
Yeah, sure. You can create and just
I
place it on. You
yeah,
can
yeah,
explore more options.
yeah, sure.
Okay, so can I wrap it out over here? Mi-
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Mohsin, this is
yes.
Balaji here.
Yeah, hi Balaji.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, hi. So just wanted to check because this is too late for them. So you requested only for today, so I said fine. So what time can we have